So they marched us off to a railroad siding, and they had these wooden steps built up to get on into these boxcars, whatever you call them. And they marched us up there, about 80, 90, who knows, to a car. So that we just pushed us in there. We were sitting almost in each other's laps, actually, very, very tight. And they locked the doors, and after a while, when they finished loading, the train started moving. And we went en route for 4 days and 4 nights. No idea where we were going. The trip in itself was absolutely unbelievably horrible. Children were crying, sick, older people were screaming, and many older people were praying loudly. There was no way to get any sleep. Toilet facilities was a bucket in the corner, and if somebody needed it in the other corner of the car, had to hand it overhead. And after a while, I needn't tell you what happened. And after the second, third day, the stench was absolutely horrible. And they stopped the train every day once in some of their stations along the way, and they opened the doors and they brought up some water buckets, and somebody was able to get some and many did not, but it didn't matter, and they closed the doors and we kept moving on and moved on for 4 days and 4 nights. And by the time we got to the place where we were going, which we had no idea, but we knew we were going east towards Poland. And that was very bad, because we heard stories that were coming out of Poland as they were killing Jews and doing all kinds of bad things to Jews. So when we got there, finally the train sort of backed into a sort of a siding, and we were in Auschwitz. Found out later, just another place as far as we knew. But when the train stopped, the doors swung open, and huge noises from below, raus jeder, raus, schnell, 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 out everybody, fast, fast. So in panic, sort of, we started running out, and we were told, leave everything in the car, whatever we had, a few little, nothing, anyway, because we left everything else in the ghetto there. So, but whatever little we had, we left everything there. And as we were coming down, we were sort of faced with these guys. They were Nazi SS officers, and they too, with their long leather coats, with their caps up and sticks on their and hounds. They all had their hounds with them, and they started pointing fingers. Here, you go here, and you go here. And so they separated many different ways. But by the time I got down, my mom and 3 sisters disappeared automatic, right away. That's gone. We had no idea that we would be separated. So we did not anticipate this sort of thing. So, but they separated young people, middle-aged sort of, young kids, middle-aged, older people, women, men, all these many different groups. But I by the time I got down, for a moment I had lost sight of my father, but I was able to run over to him and held on to him for dear life. At that point, that was all there was left of my life. At 15, if you can kind of picture 15 then and 15 years now here, there is a world of difference. We did not have radio. We did not have electricity in our homes. We did not have newspapers. We certainly didn't have computers and television and all kinds of other goodies. So we didn't have anything.